Getting friendly with relative clauses. Types and uses. Hello, English learners. Welcome to our new session on a fascinating aspect of English grammar, relative clauses. Today, we're diving into the different types of relative clauses and how we can use them to combine sentences. This will not only improve your writing but also make your speech more fluent and natural. Before we explore the types, let's recap what a relative clause is. A relative clause is a type of clause that describes a noun. It is introduced by a relative pronoun like who, which, that, etc., or a relative adverb like where, when, and why. For example, in the sentence, "The man who lives next door is a doctor," the phrase, "who lives next door," is the relative clause describing the man. There are two main types of relative clauses: defining relative clauses and non-defining relative clauses. Defining relative clauses. Defining relative clauses, also known as restrictive relative clauses, give essential information about the noun that precedes them. Without this information, the meaning of the sentence would change. For instance, consider the sentence, "The books that are on the table are mine." Here, "that are on the table" is a defining relative clause. Without it, we wouldn't know which books are being referred to. Non-defining relative clauses. On the other hand, non-defining relative clauses, also known as non-restrictive relative clauses, provide additional, non-essential information. This information could be removed from the sentence without changing the core meaning. For example, in the sentence, "My brother, who is a musician, plays the guitar well." "Who is a musician" is a non-defining relative clause. Even without this clause, the fact that my brother plays the guitar well remains unchanged. Please note that non-defining relative clauses are always separated by commas, while defining relative clauses are not. Now, how can we use relative clauses to combine sentences? It's pretty straightforward. Let's take two sentences. "I have a friend. She loves reading books." We can combine these sentences using a relative clause. "I have a friend who loves reading books." Similarly, "This is the restaurant. We had dinner there last night." Becomes, "This is the restaurant where we had dinner last night." And that's a wrap on the types of relative clauses and how to use them to combine sentences. As you practice using defining and non-defining relative clauses, you'll find your English becoming more sophisticated and fluid. Remember, practice is key in language learning. Keep writing, keep speaking, and you'll master the use of relative clauses in no time. Until next time, happy learning!